Hey, Jeff the Cheesehead Flipper here with another What Sold video. Now, this is a rare weekday version of my What Sold videos. Normally I just do them on the weekends because there's a little bit more to pull. But because I am being a little bit more active in listing, I am being a little bit more active in selling. So I thought, hey, let's make a rare weekday version. Today is Wednesday, August 5th, 2026. And this is what we sold overnight. So I do one-day shipping. So everything that I shipped today sold yesterday. We sold things on 3 platforms. We sold on eBay. We had a Whatnot sale and Amazon. Yeah, only Amazon FBM will be here for me to show you because those are in my warehouse where I pick them, pack them, pull them, ship them, all that stuff. Most things I sell, I prefer selling on Amazon FBA. I'll put those at the end of the video. There were some decent ones there too. Let's take a look at what we sold at Amazon FBM. We sold 2 subtraction math workbooks grade 1 for $8.50 each, but they're buying 2 of them, which is pretty good. Let's go grab them. Alright, here they are. I believe I bought these on clearance somewhere. I think I paid $0.25 for them. I have a couple of these left, but I bought, how many? I probably bought close to 100 of them, and I have about 8 of them left. They all sold for around that much money, which brings us about $2 to $3 each, but they're pretty simple and easy. So that's what's going out. They bought 2. I don't know if I showed 2. So they paid $17. Alright, next thing going out. We sold a Video Visit Mexico City, Guadalajara, Cuernavaca, and Oaxaca. I have no idea, I probably butchered those names, but anyways, we sold for $15. Let me go grab it. I have a few more DVDs over here. Let's see if it's over there. Yep, my DVDs are kind of, and CDs are getting a little bit large, so I have to move some over there. This one here, buy cost us $1. Sold for $15. Not too bad. That's what I have going out on Amazon FBM, which is fulfilled by merchant. FBA will be at the end. So let's talk about Whatnot. On Whatnot, we sold NFL Brett Favre Forever DVD for $14. It's in 24 October 10/02. Let's go grab it. Twenty-four October, down here. I do remember picking these ones up. Normally for DVDs I pay $1 a piece. There was a special Packers event at one of my local thrift stores because I'm in Wisconsin, so yeah, we have Packer stuff. There's a code if you want to book the code. And it was at the end of the sale, so I had things for half off. So it means this was 50 cents. I actually have 4 of these. This is the first one I ever sold. Not the greatest thing ever, but hey, we just turned 50 cents into a $15 sale, right? Or $14 sale. Not too bad. Now let's talk about eBay. What did we sell on eBay? Let me pull it up here. I have 3 things going on eBay. First thing, we sold a BB sleeveless silk ruffle dress, women's size medium, for $35. Buy cost of this one, I think it was about $3 or $4. I think I bought this one on Whatnot. I'm pretty sure I did. Is it? Yep, it's new with tags. It's in 23 June 2304. So it was listed on June 23rd of 2023. It's the fourth item I listed that day. So grab it. 23 is back here. June. $23.04. Boo. $23.05. $23.04. Here it is. Nice to have an older listing sell. Of course, when you've been as inactive this year as I have been, most of the things to sell are older listings, unfortunately. So I don't want to pull this one out, so I'm going to throw a photo up of this one. Took a little bit longer to sell than I was hoping for. And BB was hot for a while, long time ago. I don't think they're nearly as hot as they used to be. But anyways, it sold. And I had the room to store it. Next one, we sold a TI-84 Plus CE Python graphing calculator. Took an offer on that one for $60. I was hoping to get between $65 to $70, but $60 is still a pretty good price for it. My buy cost on it was, believe it or not, $1.70. Yeah. There's a thrift store not too far from me that is near the UW-Madison campus, and they get these high-end calculators all the time. They always price them at $1.70 every single time. Every time I go there, I'm grabbing a couple of them, which is really nice. It is in 26 August 0303, so I listed just a few days ago. So it should be right over here. August 0303. Right there. Alright. Now if you pick these ones up and they don't work, it's because they have an internal chargeable battery. So you need to do, so you need the USB Mini B, I think it's called. The old kind of fat one. You can get like 10 of those cables on Amazon for, I don't know, like $10. Pretty cheap. I'm actually going to be including one of those in here. I have them in the house because I didn't have any on hand when this one sold. But I ordered them, they arrived overnight, which is awesome. You know, even I appreciate really fast shipping. So I'm going to throw that in here, which brings the total cost up to about under $3 into $60. Not bad at all, right? Really helps if you live in an area like around a college. You find much more of like the college type stuff. Even high schoolers use these, but still. That's probably why I find so many of them. Alright, next one off. Actually, you know what? I used to even set up downtown and do book buybacks a long time ago. Now so many of the books are digital that the textbook market is just not what it used to be. I would buy like those little clicker remote response things. I'd buy calculators, I'd buy textbooks. I'd just sit at a coffee shop and just buy them. I'd come up with a couple $1,000, put a sign out front, sitting there. Good times. Last one going out. I sold a Mountain Dew Dunker Donuts for $25. But there's a little story to this one. Part of the reason why I want to make the video is that I've been selling these for a little while. I sell a couple per week. Not too bad. For $25. You know, it makes me a decent amount of money because they're a viral donut. They're right here. And they're sold at a place called Quick Trip. So if you don't know, Quick Trip is a gas station chain around here, which has actually really good food and stuff like that. Really nice gas station chain. We really like them around here in Wisconsin. But anyways, they did that collaboration. It went viral. And so people who are not around Quick Trips want them. I had this listing up for a while. I've been selling quite a few of them. Then I had, last night, someone contacted me and said, can I get faster shipping? Because that's Ground Advantage. So I'm like, sure, what do you want? I said, I don't know. So I usually do, everything, when I make a listing, it's all included. I don't break the shipping off separately. But because they asked, I added priority shipping, second day shipping, and overnight shipping as options at buyer's cost. They get ground advantage for free, or they could pay more to get it a little bit faster. And he paid like $45 for priority shipping. I don't know why it was $45, because it's like under 3 pounds. I don't get why it was so high, but because he paid so much, I kind of felt bad. I got him 2 boxes. And a little something extra. I picked up like a little quick trip thing for $1 there. Like just like a souvenir type thing, and I threw it in there as well. So yeah, I sold 2 Dunkin' Donuts. I sold 2 Mountain Dew donuts for a total of about almost $70. Pretty cray. Buy cost $9. Yeah. But I have to be really careful with this because the promotion is coming to an end. So the supply of them at the Quick Trips may run out, because I don't buy them ahead of time, because then they can go bad to stale and you have to worry about expiration dates. I'll wait till they sell, and then they sell. There's a Quick Trip just like a mile from my house. I'll pop down there, I'll grab a box. But this is ending here in mid-August. So I gotta watch and make sure they're still in stock. The minute I don't see them on the shelves anymore, I gotta end that listing so I don't get caught having to cancel. Yeah. Tough. But hey, I make a little bit of money, and people who want to try them, they get to try them. And I tried them. If you watch a video, I'll put it, actually, I think it goes up here. Is it up here or is it up here? Anyways, up here somewhere, there'll be a link to the video where I do a taste test of them. You can see my reaction and my thoughts on them. I kind of wish they were sticking around. But they're a temporary thing. Maybe they'll come back another year. Who knows? That is what we sold yesterday on a Tuesday. Yeah, this is like as big as a lot of my weekend hauls recently. That really does show you the thing that I always say. You gotta keep on listings. That's what I've been doing. That's why our sales are up. So you can keep on selling. You have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. And now, what we sell on Amazon.